In this training session, we will review the Entity List section of the WaveRunner GUI. The Entity List section shows all the entities in the current job and visualizes their logical structure in a list view. The list view provides operations for moving, copying, and sorting entities as well as exploring sub-entities. The most important thing to remember when creating job files is that the software processes each entity in a top-down order as displayed in the entity list. We can manually sort the order of the entities in this list with a simple left-click, drag, and drop. For convenience, each entity in the list should be given a unique name for easy identification. Simply select the entity within the list view, and then under the Entity Property sheet on the right of the GUI, select the Entity Info tab and fill out the Name section, being sure to press the Apply button at the bottom of the property sheet to effect the change. An entity, for our purposes, is an element or container, or even a group of entities. An element contains geometric data such as lines, points, and pixels, and a container contains elements. We'll use the description of a desk as an example. The desk is a group of sub-entities, legs and desktop. The desktop is a container which holds the geometric data of the desktop. The group legs contains the sub-entities leg 1, leg 2, etc., which are containers for the geometry of the legs. We can explore or drill down into these sub-entities, such as leg 1, and see the discrete points which make up a given sub-entity and manipulate it at this most basic level. Be careful when you are finished with the edits to drill back up to the main level where desk is again the group shown in the entity list. We can perform a number of operations such as sorting, copy and pasting, and grouping. Sorting was completed earlier with the click and drag technique. Copy and pasting an entity within the entity list will make a clone having all the attributes of the original, but placed at the bottom of the list. A sort operation may be necessary here. An important thing to note here is that the copy is pasted directly on top of the original. This is useful when a first pass is to be followed by a secondary pass having different parameters. It differs from the View 2D space duplicate operation in that duplicate does not locate the copied entity directly above the original. Grouping actually occurs within the View 2D space. However, selection of the entities to be grouped together is more easily done from the entity list provided each entity was given an easily identifiable name. We will cover grouping in depth in the View 2D tutorial.